10 shoe mistakes men over 50 keep making. Number 7 and 9 will shock you. Did you know that most men over 50 wear shoes that silently betray their style before they've even opened their mouth? It's true. Footwear is one of the first things people notice about you. It's like body language, just lower down. And when it's wrong, it ages you fast. But here's the good news. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to stop wearing, what to start doing, and how to walk with effortless confidence. Stick around till the end, because the bonus tip might just rewrite everything you thought you knew about shoes. Mistake 1. Wearing shoes that match the past, not the present. You've changed, your life has evolved, but your shoes haven't. There's a quiet danger in nostalgia. It whispers, "This worked back then, it'll work now." And before you know it, you're walking into a room in shoes that belong to a version of you that no longer exists. If you're still wearing those square-toed loafers from the early 2000s, or worse, the overly padded dress shoes that look like they belong in a high school prom photo, then you're not just dating your outfit, you're dating your mindset. Nostalgia can be comforting, yes, but when it starts to guide your wardrobe, especially your footwear, it locks you in the past. You may feel loyal to those old shoes, but trust me, style isn't about loyalty, it's about relevance. The fix? Upgrade to modern silhouettes that reflect who you are now. Refined, confident, and evolving. Look for slimmer profiles, clean lines, and timeless but updated classics. Think less blast from the past, more sharp and intentional. Because your shoes should say, "I've grown," not "I'm stuck." Mistake 2. Neglecting the power of a clean sole. People look down, not just to judge, but to understand your pace. It might sound trivial, but the bottom of your shoe tells a story. And when you're seated, at a meeting, a dinner, even on a date, someone's eyes will drift downward. What they see can subtly shift how they perceive you. A dirty sole says, "I stopped caring once I bought the shoes." It's not just about dirt, it's about discipline. Because like it or not, people read details. A clean sole signals intention. It whispers that you're the kind of man who finishes what he starts. There's even psychology behind this. Clean shoes, and especially clean soles, tend to trigger assumptions about cleanliness, organization, and attention to detail. These traits build quiet credibility. Here's a quick tip. Clean your soles the same way you clean your phone. You may not think about it every day, but the moment someone else notices it, it leaves an impression. Small habit, big signal. And in your 50s, your signals should speak louder than your words. Mistake 3. Using athletic sneakers as everyday footwear. Your gym shoes aren't your identity. Don't make them your signature. There's a time and place for athletic sneakers. And unless you're mid-run or heading to the gym, that place isn't under a pair of jeans or next to a casual blazer. Wearing chunky running shoes in everyday life is one of the fastest ways to take a sharp outfit and bring it crashing down to earth. Performance sneakers are built for function. Shock absorption, arch support, breathability, not for fashion. So when you pair them with tailored trousers or even a well-fitted tee and jeans, the mismatch is obvious. It says comfort won, but style didn't even show up. The solution is elegant and simple. Reach for shoes that blend comfort with sophistication. Minimalist leather sneakers in white, navy, or taupe can carry nearly any casual outfit. Suede loafers whisper refined taste without screaming for attention. Structured slip-ons give you ease and edge in equal measure. You're not trying to impress the treadmill. You're showing the world who you are. And that version of you deserves better than mesh trainers on date night. Mistake 4. Ignoring the shape your feet have become. Feet change. So should your shoes. Here's something most men never consider. Your feet at 50 are not the same feet you had at 30. Over time, arches fall, feet widen, and bones get a little less forgiving. But what do most men do? Keep buying the same size and style they wore a decade ago, as if their feet didn't get the memo that time passed. Wearing the wrong size isn't just uncomfortable, it's punishing. It leads to corns, bunions, lower back pain, and an awkward gait that quietly chips away at your posture and confidence. Style should feel good, not like a slow form of torture. Do yourself a favor. Get your feet remeasured every 3 to 5 years. You'll be shocked at the difference half a size can make. And if you're worried that comfortable shoes look like orthopedic eyesores, don't. Brands like 𝐋𝐢, Mephisto, and Cole Haan now create sleek, stylish designs with mature feet in mind. You can have cushioning, support, and elegance in the same shoe, because aging gracefully shouldn't come with blisters. Mistake 5. Sticking to laces when slip-ons are sharper. Slip-ons say sophistication. Laces say high school reunion. There's something charmingly youthful about lace-up shoes, but charming isn't always the goal. As you get older, style should feel a little more refined, a little less fussy. That's where slip-ons come in. They're sleek, grown-up, and quietly commanding. Think about it. You've earned the right to move through life with a bit more ease. Slip-on styles like monk straps, loafers, and Chelsea boots offer that blend of elegance and efficiency. They don't just save you time, they elevate your entire look without saying a word. Lace-ups still have their place, especially in formal settings, but they're not your everyday heroes anymore. Slip-ons are the footwear equivalent of saying, "I've got nothing to prove, but I still showed up polished." A well-crafted pair of suede loafers or a clean leather Chelsea boot can take you from meetings to dinner without missing a beat. They mold to your rhythm, not the other way around. So unless you're attending a wedding or polishing off a tux, leave the laces for the younger guys still figuring it out. Mistake 6. Wearing shoes that make you walk louder. Click-clack is not a flex, it's a red flag. You've heard it before, literally. That sharp echoing click-clack as someone walks into a room, turning heads not because of style, but because of noise. And if your shoes announce your presence before you do, that's not confidence, it's chaos. Loud heels, hollow soles, and overly stiff dress shoes create a sound that disrupts rather than impresses. And the older you get, the more your style should speak in quiet confidence, not in hard footsteps. We often forget that style is more than what's seen, it's also heard. Sound leaves an impression. A calm, grounded stride says poise. A thudding stomp? Not so much. Here's a tip. Go for rubber outsoles, or choose leather soles that include a layer of rubber for softness. If you already own a noisy pair, adding discreet heel guards can help mute the volume without altering the look. Because when you walk into a room, your presence should be felt, not broadcast like a marching band. Mistake 7. Defaulting to black instead of exploring earth tones. Black is safe, but safe can age you. Let's be honest, black is the comfort zone. It's easy, familiar, and feels like the safe choice. But as you age, that safety starts working against you. Black can come off harsh, especially against maturing skin tones. It creates strong contrasts that highlight lines and shadows you'd rather not emphasize. On the other hand, earth tones like deep brown, warm tan, oxblood, olive do something black never could. They soften your look. They add warmth, richness, and dimension. And most importantly, they flatter your natural coloring instead of fighting it. Earth tones also give you more freedom to layer visually. Picture a pair of chestnut leather loafers with navy chinos and a cream knit, effortlessly stylish, quietly powerful. Now imagine the same look with stark black shoes. The outfit loses its soul. So step beyond black. Explore tones that age with you gracefully. Your shoes should complement your evolution, not clash with it. Because style after 50 isn't about playing it safe. It's about playing it smart. Mistake 8. Not understanding leather patina versus leather decay. Patina tells a story. Decay tells a struggle. There's a fine line between aged leather and abused leather, and the difference is all in the details. A rich, warm patina speaks of years well-lived, care given, and character earned. But cracks, peeling, and dryness, that's not style aging. It's neglect catching up with you. Many men mistake decay for patina. They assume worn-out shoes are just breaking in. But in reality, leather, like skin, needs maintenance. When it's dry, it wrinkles and flakes. When it's ignored, it gives up. And people notice. Damaged leather doesn't make you look rugged. It makes you look careless. The solution is simple. Condition your leather shoes once a month with a high-quality cream or balm. Insert cedar shoe trees after wear. They absorb moisture, hold shape, and extend the life of the shoe. Rotate your pairs so each one gets time to breathe. Treat your shoes like skin. Because just like your face, leather shows everything, especially when you stop caring for it. Mistake 9. wearing round-toe shoes with structured outfits. If your outfit is sharp, don't dull it with a balloon toe. You've got on a well-fitted blazer, tailored trousers, maybe even a pocket square. Everything is working until your eyes drop to the feet, and it's a soft, rounded shoe killing the entire silhouette. Round-toe shoes might be comfortable, but visually, they're clunky. They add unnecessary bulk and throw off the clean lines of a structured outfit. It's like putting a plastic cap on a fine fountain pen. It cheapens the whole effect. What works better? A slight almond shape or a gently tapered toe? These styles elongate your frame, create balance, and keep your posture looking intentional and refined. It's not about pointy extremes, it's about proportion. Compare a sleek modern loafer with a bulbous slip-on from the discount bin. One says confidence and clarity. The other says, I gave up at the ankles. Your shoes should complement your outfit's architecture, not fight against it. Because after 50, every detail either adds polish or takes it away. Mistake 10. Not knowing when to retire a trusted pair. Trust is good, but loyalty to worn-out shoes is misplaced devotion. We all have that one pair, the shoes that have been with you through weddings, job interviews, long flights, and Sunday walks. They've molded to your feet, they feel like home, but they look like a battlefield. Here's the hard truth. People notice frayed edges. They see when soles start peeling, when heels collapse, when leather looks deflated. And while you might still feel comfortable in them, they're quietly undoing the image you've built above the ankle. When your shoes stop supporting you, physically and visually, they start defining you, and not in the way you want. That's why it's smart to create a 3-year refresh rule for daily use shoes. If you wear them weekly, 3 years is often the max before the wear shows, the structure fades, and the shape betrays you. Rotate your collection. Let some pairs rest. Upgrade with intention. Because hanging on too long doesn't show loyalty, it shows hesitation. And nothing about your style should feel uncertain. If you've made it this far, type "walk tall" in the comments to let us know you're part of the tribe that leads with quiet confidence. Bonus, choosing shoes that apologize instead of assert. This one is for the real ones who stuck with us till the end. You're part of the community, and this bonus is our thank you. Some shoes are too soft, too plain, too afraid to speak. They blend in, shrink back, and apologize for taking up space. But you're not in that phase of life anymore. Assertive shoes don't scream, they whisper confidence. They're grounded, deliberate, and unmistakably intentional. Think clean tassel loafers that suggest taste without effort, double monk straps that add edge without ego, or a well-built Chelsea boot that balances structure and freedom. These are the shoes that walk into the room 2 seconds before you do, that set the tone before you say a word. You don't need more shoes. You need shoes with presence, because now you don't just walk, you arrive. Wrap up and sign off. Let's keep it simple. Remeasure your feet. Replace the pair you're too emotionally attached to. Choose tones and shapes that elevate, not age you. If this helped you see footwear differently, like this video so more gentlemen can find it. Subscribe for more calm, smart, and stylish content daily, and share it with someone who's still rocking gym shoes with a blazer. Save them. Thanks for watching. We've handpicked a powerful video that's right here on your screen. Watch that next. We'll see you tomorrow.